about how this question is posed. If you're going to use this slash symbol, which is typical for asking a question about a defined function, and this is what you intend, then you should put parentheses around the x plus 2. Otherwise, somebody could interpret your question to mean this. Okay, that said, I've graphed the function over here on Desmos, and it looks to me like the graph doesn't cross the line y equals 1. And so this is probably the answer right here. But is there a way to find that out without looking at a graph? Well, one way to do it is to realize that the domain or the range of this function is the domain. So find the inverse of f of x, we might be able to look at the domain of the inverse function and say, hey, I can't ever get this answer. So how do we find the inverse function? Well, the standard technique is to interchange x and y. And then solve for y. By the way, we make note that x equals 0 is not in the domain of f because you can't divide by 0. But if I want to solve both sides or solve this equation for y, I might do something like this. Multiply both sides by y. Subtract y from both sides. Factor out the y. And then divide both sides by quantity x minus 1. And just looking at this, you can see that its domain is all real numbers except x does not equal 1. So the domain of the inverse function is all real numbers except x equals 1, and that will be the range of the original function. Okay, and you might ask yourself this question: will x plus 2 over x, will that ever equal 1? Just to convince yourself. Is there any way, any number you could put in here for x that will generate an answer of 1? And if you try to solve this for x, you get x plus 2 equals x. 2 equals 0. Therefore, solution set is the empty set. So there's no number x that you can plug in here that will generate an answer of 1. And that's why the range of this function is the using interval notation from negative infinity to 1 joined with the open interval from 1 to positive infinity. There you go.